What has our former president been up to? Look at this strange image. Leaked picture of our former president dressed as Satan has gone viral this weekend. See what Barack Hussein Obama has been up to. Okay, check this out. An eerie image of former American president has been dressed up in attire of Satan has now gone viral. The image originally uploaded on Instagram by Anne Marie Hope, an artist known for illustrating satanic churches in her profile. The photo appeared with the caption, "Class and Grace, you are my favorite," and it soon went viral on the online space. However, Hope soon deleted the photo for unknown reasons. As Hope deleted the image, many of her followers asked why she deleted the creepy photo. She replied, "Too much hate and not enough support." Okay, check this out. So it went viral, and some people are like wondering, is this thing fake? They used various techniques to check if the image was doctored in any way. I found this video here. This guy actually goes over it a little bit. He basically shows various image analysis, and it doesn't appear that it was doctored in any way. I'm kind of wondering what you guys think. This actually sort of is interesting to me because of a lot of other things that have happened. And of course, Snopes is covered. Is Barack Obama the Antichrist? False, of course. Of course it's false. This is what Snopes is going to say, right? But I saw some other things. This is from Smithsonian Portrait, and I wanted to show you something really quick. You can kind of see here on the original image, you can see an eye, and a sort of a V shape above him on the original portrait. And at first I wasn't sure if there was something there. I was looking, here's like the original photo. I was looking at it, but I mean, the closer you look, you can see it. I mean, it's very clear that this is an eye, and this is an eye, and this is clearly a V shape here above him, and it looks like there's something here and something here. And I think it makes sense that if this is a garden behind him, the Garden of Eden, let's say, and this is a serpent's eyes, it'd be the serpent in the Garden of Eden, right? And he sort of colored it in here to make it clear to see. It does clearly look like there's something there. It does look like you could potentially, and of course they're going to hide it in plain sight. They're not going to make it obvious. But could this perhaps be what's behind his image in this portrait, Smithsonian portrait? Of course, the Smithsonian's well known for hiding information rather than revealing it. They, claim to be displaying antiquities, but often they actually hide history. And I've covered that on video where they actually came in. We actually have newspaper clippings from the 1900s where they came in to these sites where they would have these huge mounds in Michigan, Wisconsin, all different American states, and actually all around the world. They have these mounds, and they would find these giants, skeletons in them, usually 8-9 foot tall. Some of them are even bigger, mysteriously buried the same exact way in these strange mounds, 9 foot tall giants, and all the skeletal remains are 9 foot tall, 8 or 9 foot tall. And of course, this isn't normal. And the Smithsonian would mysteriously come in and take these bones, and then you would never see them again. They would never display them, of course. Why would they hide history? They would hide. Of course, there's certain historical works from the 1600s that talk about giants, and when the conquistadors came in and to South America with the Incas, they are talking about finding giant skeleton remains. Numerous historical works talk about this. Of course, you don't ever hear about this. They don't talk about this because that's myth and fake and folklore, right? So, at any rate, getting back to this, this photo here, clearly put up by someone who has illustrated for satanic churches, you got to ask yourself, what is this event here? All right. And let's check this out here. I wanted to play this too. This is pretty interesting. Just play a little bit of this. Check out the name that is given to Barak.
Or do you think that he's not? But it says here in Luke chapter 10 and verse 8, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So Jesus Christ in his earthly ministry said, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So people say, well, that's Jesus saying that Antichrist, the devil, will be like Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Well, if you look at the name Barack Hussein Obama, this name Barack, some people say means blessed. But it ties into a word that means lightning. Isn't that a weird thing? That his name is lightning? Hussein, I believe, ties into Christ. Has a meaning from one of those Arabic languages. And by the way, that is an Arabic name. Isn't that strange? I mean, the man's real name is Barry, so Tero or Sortero, however you pronounce that last name, but he chose to take a Muslim name from his Muslim father. That's interesting. But he's not a Muslim. No. See, everybody says, oh, you're crazy, he's not a Muslim. Okay, so his name means lightning and Christ and Obama. Well, the word Bama in Hebrew means high places. Or we could say heaven, because heaven...
All right, so you get kind of the idea there. You see, his name could actually mean exactly lightning falling from heaven, as the verse says. So that's kind of interesting. His name, also these strange images we have been finding of him of recent. You have to ask yourself, is he going to actually try to become the Secretary General of the UN? That's a good question as well. Of course, Snopes tells you, no, it's a lie. It's a hoax. It's a hoax, people. It's a hoax. This is what Snopes seems to say all the time, no matter what. How would Snopes know this? Is there a way they would actually be able to fact check this here? Is there a way to fact check that? I mean, come on, give me a break. Yeah, of course you can fact check that. That makes total sense, right? It's like impossible to fact check that, right? I mean, off the bat, obviously he's not going to make itself readily obviously known up front, right? So I wanted to also play something else here. I thought this is kind of funny, but I'll play it in a minute. Let's go back over here. Let's play a little bit of this first and see what he has to say.
Creepy when it's inverted. Look at that. It looks very satanic. I mean, it looks satanic non-inverted, but look at the invert. Crazy. No evidence that the image has been tampered with. If the image has been photoshopped, as some may suggest, then it would require a very high skill set in image manipulation that would go way beyond the typical prank image levels. It's also unlikely that Hope would have such professional skills without a mention of it anywhere. The fact that Miss Hope doesn't appear to have obtained this image elsewhere, and the fact that she couldn't have faked the image, suggests that she took the photo herself. Check out this creepy side by side. Side by side, the person dressed as Satan looks just like Obama. And that's the guy next to him, Artur Davis. Artur Davis. Look at this. Artur Davis, aside from the striking resemblance between the person in satanic garb and Obama, the person stood next to Obama appears to be Artur Davis. The person standing next to Obama appears to be Artur Davis. Davis is an American attorney and politician who served as a Democrat member of the United States House of Representatives for Alabama's 7th Congressional District from 2003 to 2011. He was also a candidate for the Democratic nomination of governor of...
All right, so it's kind of interesting. He actually shows some more image where they're actually sitting side by side. Also, there's a strange drawing here as well. It's kind of creepy. I think it's right here. Yeah, here we go. You can see here they are. They've worked together in the past. And so could this really be Barack? I think so. I mean, it looks like him. This is what the woman who posted it said. It is him. She expected to get more praise. Apparently, a few people didn't like it, even though she usually does artistry for this kind of stuff, right? So it would make perfect sense that it's him. And the date of potentially when this occurred was January, I think around January 20th, 2017, according to the Post. It was a little obscured because the Post didn't exactly show the date, but it did show a date on the side menu for other items. So it's probably around in that range. That's probably when this event happened. So it would have been after his presidency. So what do you guys think? Do you think he could be what Snopes is saying he can't be? Do you think so? I'm kind of curious, you know. And I wanted to play this little clip here. It's kind of funny, actually.
He's about to go from commander-in-chief to couch commander.
You, Chuck Todd. What am I going to do in D.C. for 2 years?
You've got a real dilemma, Mr. President.
I can't go every day, can I?
Which you like better, these or these?
Joe, they're the same.
They capture different moods.
Joe, I need some focus here. I understand you're looking for some coaching help. Let's just say I coached my daughter's team a few times. Hello? Hello?
44.
Finally. So I'm going to be in D.C. for a while, and I thought I'd take up driving again.
What's the name?
Barack Hussein Obama.
Yikes. Well, since you don't have a driver's license, you're gonna need a birth certificate.
Really?
Really.
It's real.
Is it?
It's real.
Do you guys think it's real? I don't know. What do you think?